Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, September 15th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I focus on my revelations, body, mind, spirit, soul. And today we are almost to the eclipse. The eclipse is tomorrow. This is probably, I would say, the most extreme day that we're going to look to in this eclipse corridor building to this eclipse. It may actually feel more intense today than it actually does tomorrow because of the planetary interactions. So I'm going to go through the planetary interactions today and then put the picture together, how it's showing up. So we've got the sun in Virgo, opposite Chiron, 22 degrees, master number. We also have Mars today in Sagittarius at 22, squaring Chiron. And remember, Mars and the sun were squaring each other yesterday. So we are now moving on from this energy, but we've got this T-square. We've also got the moon in Pisces. So the moon in Pisces is conjuncting Neptune at 10 degrees, that worth energy, and squaring Saturn in Sagittarius at 10 degrees as well. We also have the sun in conjunct Uranus today, in conjunct. We're not quite seeing eye to eye. We'll get into it. And then the moon also working with Pluto energy. So there's a lot of interactions, and there's definitely some friction going on with the T-square energies, with the Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius interactions. What I love is we're going to come back to the energy mantra of the day, 23 degrees. This is mental acuity that is coming through. This is where your focus is going to help you because, again, in this T-square, when we work with the mutable energies, there is information coming from everywhere. However, this energy is also lighting up the foundational parts of ourselves, the body, the mind, the spirit, and the soul. And within you, within this foundation of you, those four corners, that 22 degrees, you have the information that you need. And we are all so used to going out and finding the information outside of yourself. But the universe is asking you in this energy to not throw yourself out with the bathwater. Do not let go of what you know is true for you, to listen to yourself, because that information is coming for you from your body, mind, spirit, and soul. So we have the sun opposite Chiron, 22 degrees, that foundational degree, but also that revolution degree. And so there really is a strong element of healing possible in here with this master number. However, this healing I'm really getting is not going to be because you found this information outside of yourself. That Chiron retrograde in Pisces is extremely intuitive. Listen to yourself. What is your body saying? It's connecting to the sun in Virgo, being like, hey, the sun in Virgo, your body has information for you. Your guides, your spirit, your higher self has information for you in this energy. But are you listening, or are you seeking, the guru outside of yourself? The moon conjuncting Neptune is really feeding into this, reminding of your worth, of your intuition. This is also a beautiful connection for heightening your intuition, if you should choose to listen. And just a message for you from me personally: don't discount your dreams and the information that your dreams bring, because I had a fascinating dream about Batman. Not just about Batman, he was just at the very end, but the dream was so significant. Like, if I look over the whole dream, it shows where I've been doing exactly what I'm telling you not to do, where I've been giving that power away and not listening to what I know is true within me. And Batman's like, are you finally ready to get this? So, as I was, kicking butt of my fears, literally and metaphorically, in my dreams, do not discount what comes through in those days, the daze state, the daydreams, and in the sleep state, because the universe and your higher self are wanting to talk to you. The veils are thin. Around eclipses, we get super spiritual, things come to light. So listen, pay attention, what's coming out, and don't discount it. But if it doesn't resonate with you, what you find to be true, dig a little deeper, because the answers are always there. So that's where it feeds into this next connection, the moon squaring Saturn at 10 degrees. And what came up with this is the question, who is your guru? And where is your worth when it comes to information. Are you being discerning of the information that's coming from outside of yourself? And are you taking stock of what is coming from you, from spirit, through you? I'm not knocking gurus, I'm not knocking teachers. I mean, what do you think I'm doing right here? I'm, teaching you as I'm doing this scope. However, so often we put what they say in front of what is right for us. And this is just a call, all of this energy, to call ourselves back. Call us back into the wholeness, the holy state of ourselves, so that we're not just giving it away and we're not discounting something important that's coming in and through us. However, there may be the friction in this because, everybody has an opinion and everybody who loves you wants to help you. So, listen to what's outside of you, honor it, bless it, but do not discount what's going on within you and what you know to be true. Even if it takes you on what looks like a detour, when you are honoring yourself, when you're trusting the information that yourself is giving you, then you end up getting the lessons you needed and going exactly where you needed. The Sun in conjunct Uranus is exactly talking about this. This path may not be perfect. It may not look like what you want it to look like. The information that comes through may blow your mind, but Uranus is retrograde in Aries, asking you, who are you? And if you can't trust you, who can you trust? So this is just a call back to yourself, back to honoring yourself. As crazy as the path may seem, it's a call to trust it. Moon connecting to Pluto, 14 degrees. There's a lot of information coming at us today. 23 degrees and 14 degrees, both of these are 5s. That's the number of Mercury. So it gets into our mind, it gets the monkey mind going, but also if we can quiet that monkey mind, listen, there's information coming in for you. And this information is helping you on this path. It's helping empower you. And like I said, I do feel like this information is coming from your 4 foundational parts, your body, mind, spirit, soul. So please tune in, take some time, meditate. The final aspect of the day is the Mars squaring Chiron energy. Now, what's interesting with this is that square energy, that's that resistance. Mars wants to take action. Mars in Sagittarius wants to take action on what it believes, what you believe to be true. Now, again, I'm going to ask you, what are you believing? Are you believing yourself? Are you believing what your spirit is telling you? Are you believing what your higher self is telling you? Are you believing what your soul is telling you? Or are you listening to all the voices that you've ever downloaded, heard within your mind, and being like, they have to be true because they know what they're talking about? And I'm not going to say that anything's wrong or bad because ultimately we get exactly the lessons that we need. But in this and in this T-square energy, I do feel like there's going to be this energy. I've got the schizophrenia card, and I think it's going to be kind of that tug of war. What am I going to believe? Here's the morality card. Am I going to follow the path of that other thing? Or am I going to get beyond the conditioning and listen to myself? Trust the lion, the roaring of my heart, the roaring of my soul that says, come, this is the way. Which part are you going to listen to? This may be a bit of a tug of war. This tug of war will definitely maybe continue, definitely maybe, through that eclipse tomorrow. You don't have to make a decision in this moment, especially if you are freaking out. But that's probably a call to shake some stuff out. It's a call for you to get out of your mind, get into your physical body. Use that Mars energy. I like dancing, dance or paint. Go outside. Do something to get you out of that schizophrenic place so you can move away from the conditioning of having to do it the way you've always done it, and instead, what path is true to me in this moment? How can I be on my path? The other card that I have that I think is feeding in is the Sorrow card. And so, with all this Chiron energy, there may be, more than maybe, there most likely is some past old stuff coming up to be processed. So it may be that you have to let go of this old sorrow stuff before you can progress on this path, before you can really get into these lessons. So don't be afraid to process it. Slow down, get present with yourself through this energy, because what it's doing is this energy of transmutation. It says you're undergoing a time of deep spiritual change. Creative and healing energies surround you. Old habits and conditioning and thought patterns are being transformed by a process taking place on a deep inner level. You will soon experience a renewed sense of well-being and creativity that will have a lasting and positive effect on your life. Listen to beautiful music, meditate, because this will help you. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, like in this card. Now imagine that within the golden light burns a beautiful violet flame. Imagine this color transforming thought patterns that no longer serve you. Bless the past along with the changes now taking place. How perfect is that card? The other thing that we have, the other card we have, is the intention card. And it says, drawing this card means Sandalphone is asking you to make a list of your many expectations. These are the seeds of your intentions. Thoughts create reality, so by revealing this card, you are being asked to truly specify what it is you intend and place purpose to that intention. Clearly defined purpose brings forth the experience you want. The angels want you to experience love, joy, success. Visualize yourself visualize yourself in gratitude, joyously experiencing the outcome of your intention, because this is where the kernel of abundance grows from. So intention, hold that intention, bring forth the transmutation, trust your path in this, because this is not an easy day. Be true to yourself, find that foundational power, and you've got this. And I'll be back for that, the full moon lunar eclipse happening tomorrow. Be strong, you've got this. Namaste.